All right, guys, here's a question that a lot of people think they know the answer to, but they don't. Even people who do this think they know the answer, but they don't. And that question is, what exactly is Krav Maga? Let's talk about it. So, once again, my name is DJ, and, just dropping some knowledge. Most of this knowledge is for my students who train here at Krav Maga CDK, but also anytime anybody want to know something more about Krav Maga or self-defense training, okay? And I did some videos before about Krav Maga students, why they're good or why they're bad. Krav Maga instructors, why they're good, why they're bad. I even did a video about myself, and, my abilities and stuff like that. But this is a general video about what Krav Maga is as a whole. Not the history, not how it started, not who it's for, but what it is, okay, as a system. The reason why I'm coming up with this video is because I see a lot of people online. I see a lot of people, I come across a lot of people who are teaching Krav Maga, but what they're doing is not Krav Maga. Okay. And that doesn't mean what they're doing is not good. And that's my problem. A lot of people are teaching Krav Maga and they know it's not Krav Maga, because they didn't learn it from anybody that was doing Krav Maga. But they know it's not Krav Maga, but they put Krav Maga on their marquee is because Krav Maga sells better than whatever it is that they're doing. Okay. And what they're doing could be nice. It just ain't Krav Maga. And then you got people who is teaching Krav Maga, and even they think it's Krav Maga because they learned it from somebody who told them what they was doing was Krav Maga, but it wasn't Krav Maga. All right? Okay, cool. Enough with the Krav Maga word. Let's get into it. I'm going to tell you three things or three ways to know if something that you see somebody do, somebody teach, somebody doing online or whatever is Krav Maga, okay? Three ways. And if I have time, I'm gonna I'm gonna give you three ways to find out if it's not Krav Maga, if I have time. Because I gotta keep this under 10 minutes, all right? Trying to keep my videos under 10 minutes, man. I know y'all ain't got a lot of time. All right, so let's get into it, okay? The first thing Krav Maga is, how do you know it's real Krav Maga? Well, Krav Maga is simple, okay? The moves are simple, okay? Doesn't mean they're easy. I ain't saying Krav Maga is easy. Actually, it's hard. It's hard defending yourself, especially when you ain't ready, especially when you ain't training every day. It's hard defending yourself, but it's not complicated, okay? It's built on your natural instincts, what your body already knows how to do. Look, if it's like 3, 4, 5 moves to get to a conclusion, it's probably not Krav Maga. It's too complicated. All right. One of the things I like about Krav Maga is I have short-term memory, okay? I have short-term memory. I don't remember a lot of moves. That's why when I was doing like Taekwondo, I was terrible at forms and katas because I couldn't memorize the shit, If I got to remember 8, 9, 10, 11 moves, I'm gonna lose it, okay? That's why, I'm trained in jiu-jitsu. I'm a purple belt, a striped purple belt, but it's too many goddamn moves. I gotta keep it as simple as possible, okay? In order for me to remember it, especially when I got a body on me. So somebody punching at me, somebody attacking at me, right? It's gotta be as simple as possible. I met a guy, I saw a guy who did some stuff online. And I was watching him, and he would teach. He said he was a Krav Maga instructor. Not doubting I'm sure he thinks he's a Krav Maga instructor. But I was watching this stuff, And I was like, man, that move he did was nice. But the minute he did some move, took him 2 moves to get there, then he took the guy down, and then, okay, I said I knew that wasn't Krav Maga, all right, because first the fact that he took him down it was just too complicated, okay. Krav Maga is simple, okay. So when you see somebody doing these nice, cool ass moves and stuff like that, and it's like 5 or 6 different things they doing to get to their conclusion, it's probably not Krav Maga, okay? So that's one thing. Krav Maga is simple. Krav Maga is principle. I tell y'all this all the time. Krav Maga is a principle-based system, okay? We got rules, okay? One of our principles is about neutralization, okay? Neutralizing, stop the threat and stop the threat fast, okay? We ain't got time. Look, if we can kick you in the groin and get up out of there, we up out of there, okay? If we can we want to take you out as fast as possible, okay? I see a lot of gun takeaways, okay? I see a lot of nice, cool gun takeaways and stuff like that. But they take the gun, but they don't do anything to the person that was holding the gun, okay? I know that ain't Krav Maga, okay? We gotta do something to them to make sure they're not gonna do nothing to us again, okay? So we gotta take the bad guy out. We gotta take him out the game, okay? So that's one of our principles. One of our principles is mobility, okay? That's why I said we don't be taking people. We fight on the ground, but not by choice, because we don't have no mobility on the ground. That's one of our principles. We want to have as much mobility as possible. That's how we can deal with weapons and multiple attackers and stuff like that. We want to we want to address the immediate threat or attack the attack as fast as possible. That's why we have a lot of simultaneous and immediate counters. There are certain principles that we go through, right, to get to our goal, which is to win, okay? Which takes me right to our next principle, okay? Or our next thing that you can do to know if it's Krav Maga. First, it's got to be simple. If it ain't simple, it ain't Krav Maga. 2, it's got to be principle-based. If it ain't principle-based, it ain't Krav Maga. And the third, and this is most important, Krav Maga is about mindset, okay? At the end of the day, it ain't about escaping. We ain't trying to escape. We trying to win, okay? We're trying to win. And we trying to win at all costs, okay? And the only way through is straight ahead, okay? We don't go back. We going straight ahead. When winning to us means we getting home to our family, okay? Winning to us, then we getting away without any great bodily harm, we got to win, all right? When I say escape, we ain't be trying to fight you and run away as we punching you. We got to go through. We end the fight. We couldn't avoid it. We couldn't de-escalate it. We couldn't run from it. So we end the fight. So once we end the fight, we going to win. I don't care what we got to do. Eye gouge, bites, growing strike, pinch, whatever we got to do at all costs. Krav Maga is a mindset to have that fighting spirit, okay? Okay, so those are the 3 things that Krav Maga is. It's simple, okay? It's based off of principle, and it's about mindset, okay? All right, cool. So there are also things that Krav Maga is not, but I'm going to leave that to another video because I got to keep this under 10 minutes. I keep telling y'all I got to keep all my videos under 10 minutes, all right? Trying to keep it under 10 minutes, all right? I had to combine this one, so I don't know if it's under 10 minutes or not, but hopefully it is, all right? So if you take Krav Maga, you read about Krav Maga, you do Krav Maga, put in the descriptions below what you think Krav Maga is, okay? And I'll respond back to you, okay? All right? Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Peace. I'm out.